A very warm good morning to all of you. Today we'll start with the next poem, The Trees, written by Adrian Rich. Before we start with the poem, I'll just briefly tell you what the poem is about. Okay? So tell me, can you imagine your life without nature in it? I know it's a weird question, but still I'm asking that. Can you imagine your life without nature, without trees, without birds, without all the elements that makes this earth, planet Earth beautiful? Can you imagine that? I think most of you will answer no, right? Or whenever we want to make ourselves calm, whenever we want to make ourselves feel better or free, we try to go closer to nature. Why? Because nature is considered as one of the soothing elements in humans' life. They can easily make us feel calm, and they can always make us feel better, right? So, and ironically, the humans are destroying this nature for their own benefits. They have been doing this from years, and they are not even thinking once before harming the mother nature. What worst we can do to this planet Earth if we are destroying the nature, if we are harming the nature, right? So it's written by Adrian Rich, and she was a feminist poet. The poetry of Adrian Rich shows the relationship between men and women in all their glory and despair. To a significant extent, all poets are concerned with transformation through their writings. For her, writing goes beyond the act of writing. It extends to the culture at large through the poem's ability to challenge given assumptions and offer new vision to the readers. So, Adrian Rich was a feminist poet. So, what is feminist? What is feminism? That when women started writing in a male patriarchal society, in a male centered society, they started writing to give equal status to both men and women, not to prove that women can write well or men can write well. They started writing to give equal status to both the genders, irrespective of any basis. So that is why feminism movement started, and she was writer of that era, that time period where women started writing. And whenever a writer is writing something, so his or her main motive would be to give a better perspective to the readers, to give to give a bigger picture to represent something new in front of readers, right? So if even if I am teaching something something to you in the class, if I have something new to offer to you that can make you question things, so that would be the best thing for you as well and for me as well, because I try to inculcate something new into your imagination, into your thought process, that okay, this can also, that this situation can also be seen this way, this can be the other perspective, right? It's up to you how you want to see things. So through, when she started writing, she challenged the given assumptions, she challenged the old assumption that were there in the society, that only men can write and women cannot. So when she started writing, she gave new vision to the readers, that women can also write well. Not only men can write well, but women can also write well. They also have intellectual things through which they can prove themselves over the time, right? And in this poem, she has told that how trees are metaphor for womanhood. Like I said, that in male patriarchal society, it's a male patriarchal society. Male are the, or men are the heads of the society. Women are considered as secondary objects, or they were meant to stay only inside the four walls of the house. They don't have their own identity. That they lose, that has been vanished over the time through the different roles they were assigned with, being a mother, being a daughter, being a wife. So their true identity of being a woman, of being a female, that got vanished over the time. So they were considered as merely objects in the society, who will just take care of the household things, who will look after their families, who will look after their needs of the other members of the society, except their own. Except their own, they can look, they have to look after all the needs of other people except their own. So when she started writing, she tried to break that image of women being restricted to four walls, women being not intellectual in comparison to men, and that is when she started writing. So the poem is about destruction of trees done by humans through their activities. The development of society is main reason behind the destruction of nature. This shows the conflict between man and nature. For growth and development of society, humans have used nature for their own benefits and caused harm to it. So the poem is about that how humans have been destroying this nature by cutting trees over the time. They have been doing this from years, and still they are not able to understand that what they are doing to their mother nature and how this will slowly and gradually affect their planet Earth. They are not able to understand that thing. Can you ever imagine forest without trees in it? I know it's not possible for us to think that. So trees here are an extended metaphor for women as well. Through this poem, poet has contributed greatly to contemporary understanding of social construct of nature. Now what is social construct? Social construct means we have two genders, a male and a female. So what are the rules abided to a particular gender that has been decided by society over the time, over the generations. So that is why we term gender as a social. Social means society. That involves the construction of society, that involves the functioning of society. So why the poet never considered trees as a metaphor for men? Because men were allowed to do whatever they want to do. They were not restricted by anything, right? They were not forced to do certain things or to behave in a certain manner. So that is why he said that we were destroying the trees, we were trying to kill the mother nature by cutting, by harming them. So trees were restricted, trees were getting decreased in number over the time. And same case was with the women, that women were being suppressed by the male members of the society. They were forced to do certain things. They were forced to behave in a certain manner, and that is why she has compared trees to the women. It is symbolic poem focusing on the movement of trees that are initially indoors but seeking to escape to freedom in the forest. In the same way, women have rested, healed and recovered and are ready for their primary purpose to renew the empty forest of mankind. So he said that is why it is a symbolic poem. It shows that trees earlier were initially, they were inside the house, they were in the veranda, they were in the interiors, they were in the greenhouse, but now they are trying to make themselves free. They were trying to get back to the forest. So same case was with the women, that when feminist movement started, so women started realizing their value, women started recognizing their position in the society, and now they have rested enough, they have been suppressed enough, now they have healed themselves, they are recovered and they are ready to renew the empty forest of mankind. That you cannot restrict any person, you cannot suppress any person just on the basis of gender. Just because she is a woman, that doesn't mean you will suppress that. You will suppress that her identity, you will suppress or you will abide her to a certain things, that this is how she's supposed to dress up, this is how she's supposed to speak. You cannot do that. That would be against the humanity, that would be against the mankind. And then these are the three main things that you always need to remember when we'll start reading with the poem, that it shows that everything has deep desire to acquire freedom. Everything, being it humans, being it animals, being it nature, anything, they has a deep desire to acquire freedom. Everybody wants to live freely. Nobody wants to get suppressed and nobody wants to get dominated by anything, right? So this shows that the trees were also trying to find an escape and they were trying to get freedom. The same case was with the women as well. That is necessary for the growth and for the well-being, for the growth of the nature, for the growth of the humans, for the growth of the creatures, it is very important. As trees represent nature, but also nature of being, womanhood. I hope I'm clear till now. In next class we'll start reading with the poem.